Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and this is Original or Remake. Now, you may remember this from the Thehorrorman and myself doing this on our streams. Well, we decided to bring it to you as a segment. We're going to be judging on the same 5 criteria, so sit back, relax, and let the battle begin. Okay, guys, today the battle is between I Spit on Your Grave from 1978 or I Spit on Your Grave from 2010. Okay, our first criteria is going to be our cast, characters, and performances. In the original, we have, of course, Camille Keaton, um, but I'm going to have to give this one to the remake, of course. We have Sarah Butler, who was gorgeous, um, Jeff Branson, Andrew Howard, and Tracy Walter, which is Frog. He used to play in a Western show that I loved when I was a kid, and he's been in so many movies. But he played Frog in that show. That's the way I'll always know him, I guess. All right, our second criteria is going to be setting, atmosphere, and soundtrack. Now, I love the remake. Um, the setting is awesome. The cabin is really cool looking. Um, you have the lake right there, the gas station. Everything is really well made and well. The sets are very awesome in the remake. However, I'm going to go with the original for this one. I like the '70s aesthetic. I'm a sucker for that in '70s horror. That's kind of what makes it for me. That and the fact that in the '70s they took so many chances, especially with this film having the longest rape scene um, on record. They just broke so many molds in Hollywood that really made things different in the '70s. So I'm going to go with the original for the atmosphere and the setting and all. Um, our third criteria is storyline, plot twist, and reveal. Now, both stories are very similar, but I'm going to go with the remake on this one because it seemed like the people who raped her come off as normal people. I mean, the one guy is a cop, um, whereas in the original, um, the guys who raped her seem a little off. I don't know. It's just like overperforming, and I get that's what they were going for in the '70s, but for me, the remake works a lot better as far as the overall acting, which should fall into the first category. But it does make the storyline better in the remake, as far as I'm concerned. Um, yeah, the guy being the sheriff, he's a good actor. I've seen him in quite a few things, and yeah. Okay, our fourth criteria is going to be pacing and runtime. Now, 1978, I Spit on Your Grave runs 101 minutes. 2010's I Spit on Your Grave runs 108 minutes. 7 minute difference, not that big a deal, but however, I do feel like this one is paced better. And I think when it comes down to pacing is the when she starts to get revenge. I mean, both have a long rape scene. That's you know um, how the movie is designed. But I think her setting up everything and getting revenge has more of a satisfact like a satisfactory feeling in the remake. It's still satisfying on the original, but it's more satisfying um, in the remake, in my opinion. and that makes it paced a little bit better. Okay, our last criteria is the X Factor. So far, we have the remake winning 3-1. Who's going to win the X Factor? You know me, guys. I'm a big fan of nostalgia. And of course, the X Factor can be blood, gore, nudity, kills, nostalgia. Um, I'm going to go with the remake on this. Now, both, of course, have nudity because they have the long rape scene. However, the nudity is much better in this movie. Not to sound like a pervert. Um, Sarah Butler is gorgeous, and I think she plays the part really well. And the kills are where it's at in this for me. When she gets back at them, the level of brutality, like I said, is so much more satisfying in the remake than it is in the original. So that's it, guys. The remake is our winner with a score of 4-1. Tell us what you think. And what film would win your battle in original or remake? Also, don't forget to check out Joe the Horror Man's video for original or remake. Remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time,